Terra Luna Classic continues to see its price increasing, and there doesn't seem to be any sign of it slowing down soon. It seems like a 10x or even 100x growth of the wildly popular crypto coin may be in store in the near future. It's crypto cash out time again, lunatics. I would like to thank all of you for joining us today and for your support. Several breaking news items have been announced regarding staking delegation, the 1.2% burn tax, and how Luna Classic is expected to rocket upward in the near future. Stay tuned, but before we begin, please smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you do not miss any future updates. Terra rebels keep making progress with Luna Classic. We're going to burn so much that the price is almost certain to rocket upward sooner rather than later. This is because of staking delegation and the 1.2 burn tax, both of which we've been waiting for a while. Here's how we do it. As we begin, we are excited to talk about staking because we do see a tremendous number of people staking, and this is significant for a variety of reasons. I've mentioned this before, but stakes are the only way you can engage with the voting and governance process. Unfortunately, it has been pushed through by Terra rebels. We wouldn't be able to do anything if you didn't stake prior to the DPEG, but we have a lot more people starting stakes now, and it's a huge movement for everyone. We currently have about 5,827 coins staked, or a total of 385.9 billion coins staked. At this rate, we will reach 1 trillion stakes within a week. One of the major reasons that we will move in the right direction is because we will continue to move as if we were a phoenix reviving from the dead now. There are very few projects that have this kind of community backing. Additionally, these staking rewards themselves are pretty great as well, right? This same Twitter user did the math. He found that the current rate of 4.65 a day when using the Luna Classic coin return adds up to 64.7 Luna Classic coins per million. For 10 million coins, your average daily return is quite significant, and you will continue to see a lot of movement in the right direction. One of the reasons I am such a big fan of the cryptocurrency market right now is because even if it is down, you can still make free money if you stake. You are being rewarded for staking, therefore you are heading in the right direction with regards to what is happening. Sharing the load is essential. There are some issues happening right now, and I am hoping that we will be able to resolve them sooner rather than later. Once again, we will use the smart stake think to resolve this threat in a moment, and once again, there is too much voting power in Terra Classic. The Interstellar Lounge recommends you distribute your stake to other validators to increase resiliency and decentralization of the network. Once again, redelegating away does not require you to unbond. As a result, sharing the load seems to be better now than ever before since there are a few validators who are seeing much more than everyone else. Smart Stakes sent the Luna Classic community a PSA 12 hours after staking was re-enabled. 72% of the network's stake is owned by the top 4 validators. Consequently, no other validators matter since the top 7 currently hold an 87% stake. Look beyond low commissions when delegating. You got your stake. It is now time to look beyond the surface and support validators outside the top 10 once again, rather than just smart stake. If you load your validator in the top 4, they have enough support from other stakeholder groups. Diversify whenever possible. The last thing you want is the majority of the lower validators leaving the network because they cannot pay their bills. You can take a look here for a different way to assess this issue. It's time to share the load. We need to make sure that we're sharing as much as possible to ensure that the community is as decentralized as well as diverse as possible. This is probably the most consequential thing that is going to happen. However, we need to be very, very careful about this and also about what will happen next. We also need to keep in mind that a staggering number of coins are going to be burned very, very soon once again. Scooby Doll is going back to burning because the proposed new burning tax amount is only 1 week away. 1.2 tax would mean about 582 billion tokens a month if we look at the volume over the last 3 months. Therefore, we hope it keeps trending up as the volume grows. The number of coins burned each month is about 600 billion. It is imperative to remember that right now we have a fairly significant amount. Not only are we up, but we are also up, which is pretty incredible. Also, it is critical to remember that 6.584 trillion Lunar Classic could be reduced to 10 billion in less than a year, indicating some significant things are happening. We hope that we will be able to make money because there will be more scarcity. Therefore, the cost will rise and the price will rise, but again, things appear promising. While we're here, let's just run through a couple of things again. The market cap is just over $1 billion in total, fully diluted about $1.1 billion in volume in the last 24 hours. So let's take a look at the average 24-hour volume once again. There's a staggering number of coins being traded. I mean, we would have burned 1 trillion coins in the next month if this contestant had been there. We're not too far from things going in the right direction, but we need to keep an eye on what is happening in the meantime. This number will also increase, as I mentioned earlier. The total burn of Luna Classic currently sits at about 3.1 billion, and is just barely moving upward about 4.45 of the total supply of Luna Classic. This is approximately 0.45% of 3,088,786,512 and some change. We're seeing some significant numbers being burned as well as a few smaller numbers, sometimes in the thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and other times we're seeing them in the multiple millions. But in the last couple of days, relatively small amounts have been burnt. Obviously, things will be a little bit more expensive if these exchanges decide to implement that 1.2% burn tax, but overall, things will be fine. So again, the more good news comes out, the more likely it is that we will continue to move in the right direction. You never know what will happen over the next couple of days, but for the most part, things are looking extremely bullish for Terra Classic. Anyways, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you all again so much for watching. Please make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell. While you are still here, you should head and check out this video on Harmony 1. Until next time, have fun cashing out.